All right. I wanted to show you my latest acquisition. If you're linking to this from my blog, and which is just called Voices Inside My Head, I'll put a link to it down in the notes there at the bottom. But I've got a waffle iron collection. Didn't really mean to. If you go to the blog and search for waffle or waffle iron, you'll get several posts from over the years. My mother gave me my grandmother's waffle iron, and somehow it just ended up being an antique waffle iron collection. I had no intention of buying any more, and happened to be in an antique shop the other day, and they had this. And I thought I would share it with you. First of all, it is a Sunbeam Model B. You can see Sunbeam on the cord there. It has the original cord, which, of course, these tend to be not in great shape. They work, but they had like paper or cardboard covers, which I'll just make a new one. Cords are still readily available. Sunbeam Model B right there. It's a little needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but it's in pretty darn good shape. It's not missing any parts. Nothing's broken. This is an interesting model because I had the page open and it flipped shut, so that's frustrating. Here we go. It's listed in my waffle iron book. It is the Model B, and this is the Chicago Flexible Shaft Company, which eventually became Sunbeam. And this is the Antique Electric Waffle Irons book by William F. George. My friends say, you got to be kidding. You've got a book about antique waffle irons? And I say, well, of course you don't. But they don't mention this again. It's got a picture. They say this is the Model B, and it's never mentioned again. Probably because this is a combination toaster waffle iron. It's not just a waffle iron. So let me show you how this works. We lift up the lid, fold that back. There's the heating element. It's got a little grill on it. You can set your bread on there. When one side is toasted, you flip the bread over and you toast the other side. But here's the part that I think is cool. That you close this, and this whole lid will then heat up. And when I open this, there is the waffle iron. We're talking about maybe a 4-inch waffle by about an 8-inch waffle. Really makes 3 small waffles if you want to be technical about it. And the way you would cook this is you would cook that side of the waffle, and then when you reach the appropriate time, you would flip this whole thing up and pull it towards yourself and set it back down, and now you're cooking the other side of the waffle. So anyway, there's that. I think it's super cool. I haven't found a whole lot of information about them on the internet. They don't seem to be mentioned unless someone's selling one on eBay. So no idea how many of these they made, how many of these they sold. It's definitely very different from all the other waffle irons I have that are dedicated waffle irons with temperature gauges, and some of them have, automatic tell you when they're done. This is just a straight up, heat it up, pour batter in, count to 10 or, a couple minutes, flip it over, cook the other side. All right, there you go. That's what I got. Hope you enjoyed.